Hi everyone and welcome to Psychic TV Australia. Now I'm Lyon D and you'll be probably wondering why I'm hosting tonight, but our poor Harry T is still sick. He's lost his voice, so I've come in to step in. Now we've got some beautiful psychics on tonight. We've got my dear friend Niki Stewart and also my dear friend Joyce. They're both on to help answer any of your questions. Online at the moment, we have Benjamin. He's on 9166. Grace on 9888. Lenny on 9118. Leslie on 9116. And the lovely Janae on 9128. Now, I hope this is my first time I'm hosting Facebook Live on Psychic TV. So hopefully I do well with it. But we do give hugs and kisses to Harry, and we wish him a speedy recovery. And what I'd like to talk to you about today, of course, is I will be on a TV show next year, but I'm raising funds for a charity right now called Kids Foundation. Now, I did explain it to you last week, so you've had me 2 weeks in a row, so there you go. There is a link that I'll put up on our comments. If you would like to donate to the charity, it goes to a very good cause, and it helps kids that have suffered trauma and tragedy in their lives, such as burns, mental illness, breakdowns in families, also like the recent bus tragedy that happened here in Melbourne, not very far from where I live, where the poor children, 45, were injured in a horrific bus tragedy, and we help children like that. So that's what that charity does. Now, I'm going to start with, I need to put my glasses on, so sorry. I'm going to see who's on. So come and please comment. I want to know who's on here. And if you'd like a reading, you need to like and share this live feed. Send in whatever questions you are, and the beautiful ladies, Niki and Joyce, are more than happy to answer any of your questions that you'll put through. So please like and share. Also, what I'm doing with my fundraising is I'm having a charity lunch. Now, I'm located in Melbourne. So if you're in Melbourne or you'd like to fly down to Melbourne, I'm having an Engelbert tribute and also an Elvis tribute. So these two beautiful artists, Derek Junkier and Peter Triantis, are both donating their time to sing to us to raise money for this beautiful charity for the children. It's a 2-course meal, and it's on a Sunday afternoon. It starts at 11:30 in the morning, but lunch will be, of course, later, and there'll be 2 one-hour shows with a break in between. $65 for adults and $25 for children. So it'll be a beautiful, fun afternoon. So please feel free to contact me on 0414 476 982, and I will get a table, or if you've got a few friends, I can put you with people, and you'll have a really fun afternoon. Now, let me see who's online. Now, Lynn Penman, hello. Lovely to say hello to you. And Iva, she's liked and shared. And I'm going to put Niki on. Now, let's have a look. I'm going to add Niki. Hi, Niki. Can you hear me?
I can. Nice to see you.
And I'm also going to ask Joyce to come on a bit later. But Niki, the first question is for you, and it's from I've just gone back to it. It's from Anne Iva. Anne Iva. She's liked and shared, and she says, Niki, do you see a romantic relationship for me this year? And do I know this man?
Okay, so straight away I get the month of August for something romantic for you. Now, as far as the guy's concerned, I feel that there is a familiarity about him. Now, that doesn't necessarily say that it's going to be the person that you're thinking of. It can also mean that you have a connection. And often when we have a connection with someone, we do feel like we've met them before, that we know them, we feel comfortable, we're rested with them. It's a feeling. And so, yeah, it's not necessarily that you know this person. Ultimately, it doesn't matter anyway, because what you've got coming, and especially around that August time, is something pretty, I feel pretty profound. You've had a pretty crappy 4 years, is what I'm being told. So you're coming into a brand new time in your life, and this person is stable. I feel very honest and very faithful. So you guys will connect very, very deeply. He's a dark-haired guy of average height and build. And there is an R initial, so kind of like, either a Robert, Rob, Richard, Ricky. But yeah, so that's what I get. And
that was great, Niki. Thank you so much. Now, Niki, before I do go ahead to Joyce, can you tell me a little bit about yourself? I know you're a fourth-generation psychic, so can you please tell me what you do? And I'd like to know a bit about you.
Okay, so this is basically the only job I've done all my life, and both sides of my family are healers and psychics, and I am a medium, so I connect with loved ones that have crossed over, and also I'm a futuristic psychic, so I don't mind making predictions at all. So I, as I said, I'm one of the originals from PTV International. So I'm
I know. We met many years ago, haven't we, on PTV Australia?
I know, an old hag at it, but
no, we're still young at heart. Remember that.
So yeah, I've been reading for a long, long time. So it is what I'm born to do, and it is what I do. And
you're great at what you do. So thank you. Now I'm going to bring Joyce on board as well. I'm getting used to this now. Hi, Joyce. How are you?
Hello. How are you?
I'm good, my darling. Another Melburnian.
That's good. Nice to talk to you again.
Yeah. Now, can you please tell me a little bit about yourself too, sweetheart?
I'm a medium. I read tarot, and I do counselling and run workshops on empowering people to stand up for themselves and not stand in their own power, not let everyone else give it away to everyone else. I do mediumship, bring people through from the other side like Niki, and I read tarot as well, and healing. I do healing.
Yeah, that's great. Now, I do have a question for you. This is from Joycelyn Stevens. She has liked and shared the post, and she says, "Hello, Leon and guests. Do you see me going abroad to Mauritius to see my family this year? Thank you kindly, or anything else you pick up."
I don't feel you going this year. It could be early next year, but I don't feel there'll be a delay there somewhere for some reason, and I don't feel you'll get there this year. But it won't be long into the new year before you get there. I can't pick up the delay, but it's something. Yeah, there's just a delay there.
Okay. Well, thank you for that. Now, okay, I'm just looking through the comments here. And before I do that, I'm just going to talk to you again about my charity. Sorry, but I'm going to be putting it out there until I raise my $10,000. So it's going to a great cause. And what I'm doing also is I'm doing a raffle. So there's going to be an online raffle, and people just have to. It's $5 for a ticket or $20 for 5 tickets. I'll put your name in my little barrel, and I will also do a 20-minute free reading to the one that gets picked out. So I thought I'd let you know a bit more of what I'm doing. So it's just not a luncheon, it's also raffles. There's a lot of things that I can do, and thank gosh for the beautiful support that I had from the many psychics that I work with. It's such a beautiful family that I'm with, and I'm happy to be a part of. So yeah, I thought I'd let some more of that in. Now, Nikki, we have one for you. This is Tanya Atkins. She's loved and shared, and she says, "Hi, Nikki. May I have a relationship reading, please?"
Okay. So the first thing that I pick up with you is that there has been a bit of instability in your life, and I feel like that's sort of even probably across the road. There's just been just a bit of conflict, and you're coming out of conflict. So I think that you've gone through a bit of a dark night of the soul, so you have come to understand a lot about yourself, and particularly, more importantly, what you want and what you need in your life. What I see is an opportunity to either renew something already known to you or renew with someone new. And there is a lot of passion around it. There's a lot of chemistry. There's a really good feeling, and it's even a feeling of health. That's like even your health will improve. I feel like you've been sort of a bit low in areas of your life, but it all starts to pick up once June hits, which is in the next couple of days. Your cycle has been an exceptionally long one that you've been in, about a decade long, and I know that you would agree that's when it started. And so you've got, the spirit is bringing you very, very good things. You've got a grandmother as well that watches over you. You are very similar in nature, and she watches over you and tries to steer you in the right directions. But you've got some good stuff here relationship wise, and just live, just enjoy yourself, sweetheart.
Oh, that's beautiful. Thank you.
Thanks.
So there's some great insight for you there. Now, Joyce, I have a question from, so it's not a question, it's just a general reading. Do you mind that? It's from Lena Whittle, and she's liked and
No, that's
shared.
fine.
And she says, "Can I have a reading?" So
Just a
just a
general
general.
reading.
Yeah.
Well, I feel there's a lot of changes going on around this lady. She's got a lot of changes coming up around work. Her life is, I don't feel the last 12 months have been really great for her, but it's all changing and moving forward now, and it's going to get a lot better in the next 6 to 8 months.
Oh, beautiful.
Everything will settle down. There's a few things you need to sort out in a relationship, but they'll get sorted. Your life's going to come all together now. I know the last 12 months haven't been very good, but we all have our lessons, I guess.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
But you'll get there. You're starting to stand up for yourself a lot more, which is really good. I like
Oh,
to see women who say no. Um, and I feel that you're getting stronger, like you're coming into your own now. And that's really good. So keep going. I know it's hard. Sometimes you take a step back, but all right, you take one back and you take one forward, but just keep
yep.
going because your life is going to be really good over the next 6 to 12 months.
Oh, that is so true. Thank you so much. That was beautiful, Joyce. Now, I'm going to ask Nikki a question. It's from Carrie Burgess, and she's loved and shared. And she's saying to you, "Hello, beautiful people. Any career guidance and when a new job will come in, please?"
All right. So, interesting question, because I feel that probably anywhere between August and September, but I'll highlight September, I feel that you've got a celebration. So I feel like I mean, obviously you've got something to celebrate, and I feel that that's connected to a job or job opportunity. And I feel that it's a place where you're valued, and it will be also an opportunity for you to basically get your act together. And I say that with love, because we all like to spend money, but it's an opportunity for you to get ahead and pay the things that need paying, and just be in a position to be able to live your life as happily and as comfortably as possible. I feel like, the practical side of life has kicked your butt a bit over the years in different situations, but you're coming into a period, I feel, of pretty strong abundance. And I feel like, keep visualizing. It's like you've been working on being positive, or working on your visualizations, being able to create a different life for yourself. And I feel like it's going to pay off. So August, September, but particularly September highlighted, I feel there's an opportunity, and it will be a place where you are valued and feel like you're contributing, and basically start your financial cycle again, but in a very positive way. So I hope that helps.
Well, what a nice positive reading. Thank you, Niki. Now, again, online, we have Benjamin on pin 9166. We have Grace on 9888. We have Lenny on 9118. And we have Leslie on 9116 and Janae on 9128. Now, they're all ready and waiting for you to take their calls. So please don't hesitate to ask one of their questions as well. If I can't get through to every one of you on the comments, please feel free to ring any of those beautiful psychics, and they're ready to answer your questions. Now, let's have a look at what else we've got here. Now, Joyce, let's have a look at you. All right. This is from Gayleen Blair Templeton. Now, Joyce, she's liked and shared, and she's asking, do you see my spiritual awakening getting stronger? And will I buy a house in the next 12 months? And thank you. Appreciate all you do.
Yes, I feel your spiritual awakening is going to happen. But, you've got to get comfortable with it, and you've got to trust what you get. That's the hardest thing, and let go of the fear. But you'll be all right. You just need to look at what you want to do in the spiritual. So start with meditation, or join a psychic development class and see where it takes you, and you'll probably branch out from there. You will buy a house in the next 12 months. I don't know if you're looking now, but it's not far away. It's like you should be settled in a house by Christmas. That's my feeling. It's very strong. But your spiritual awakening, let go of the fear. Take one step at a time. Look, we all start like that, but yeah, it's not easy, but you will. Trust
Thank
what
you
you
for
get.
that. Thank you so much. Now, Niki, we have some great feedback from you. And that's from Carrie Burgess that you just did the reading for. She says, wahoo. Feedback, Niki. Love you, Niki. So spot on. Finances and career have been hard these past 3 years, and I've just been made redundant. So I'm taking a wee break before hunting down this new role next year. So great feedback for you, darling.
Yeah, fantastic. Thank you.
Now let's have a look. Now, no, I've got to see if she's liked and shared. All right, this is from Tiffany Batstone for you, Niki. She's liked and shared, and she says, "Hi, wonderful ladies. What does the next 6 months have hold for me with relationships?"
All right. So the first thing that I feel is that there's been quite a bit of confusion in your life when it comes to the relationship side of things. And I feel that kind of, it feels like you've paid a very, very heavy price, to be honest. I feel a lot of empathy for you and your sensitivity, and the fact that your sensitivity hasn't truly been appreciated. I feel for what it is. It's a beautiful thing that you carry. I do feel that this year there are possibilities of definite improvements. I mean, there will be improvements in your life across the board. I know that for sure. But I also know that you're in a rebuilding phase of your life. And don't at all be surprised if you have people popping up from the past out of nowhere. And it's kind of like a sign for you to understand just how far you've come and just how good you are as a human being. You are here to love and you are here to connect with your soulmate. And I don't say that lightly. And so your soulmate is the person that makes you feel good about who you are, doesn't abuse you, and puts you as a priority. And you share great truth together. And if you're not getting that, you need to not participate in what you're participating in. I'm just saying, it's very important to look after you because you are here. It is in your destiny to have your soulmate and for it to be a long-term thing in your life. And so I want you to just choose very wisely and just be very open to what I'm saying because great changes await you, but they're very, very good after what I feel has been a very difficult and even mentally challenging time for you. So take care.
Thank you so much, Niki. Now
Thanks.
we've got some thank yous from Anna Ivar and from Jocelyn Stevens. They're both thanking you for the reading, so that was great. Now, Joyce, I have a mediumship reading for you, if that's okay. This is from Francis McCluskey, and he's asked, "Hi, loved and shared. Just wondering if there's any messages or guidance from past loved ones. Thank you so much and muchly appreciated."
I've got a young woman here. Like when I say young, sometimes she might have been older when she passed, but sometimes they come back when they thought they were at their best. I'd say she's between 35 and 40. Very, very bright, like bubbly. She's coming through really bright and bubbly, really happy to be here to talk to you. I don't know that she's been gone that long. She's feel it's more like a friend, like it's a really close friend, like not a sister, but like a sister. And she's telling you to move forward with your life. It's like you've stood still for a while, but she wants you to move forward. She wants you to know that she's really good up there. She's okay. She's healed. And she wants you to be that person too and move forward because she's telling me there's a lot coming up in your life that you need to be strong for. Now, don't feel it's bad. It's just you need to see the opportunities that come along, she's saying. And if you stay like you are, you might miss a few. But she's really happy here. She's sending you a big hug. Really a lovely, bright, bubbly person. Okay, she's sending you a hug and she's going now. She's stepping back. Yeah. I've just let it go. I don't need it to stay with me.
Thank you so much for that, Joyce. That was great. So I hope you've uh, got some good information from Joyce there. And Joyce, I've also got a thank you. Thank you, Joyce, for the reading from Lena Whittle. Okay. Now,
Thank you.
Niki, I've got a mediumship question for you too. I just saw it a minute ago, and I really wanted to find it again. Okay, won't be long. Okay, loved and shared. I would love any messages from my dad, please, and thank you.
All right. So the first thing that I feel with your father is he didn't mind tapping the foot. So he didn't mind music. He didn't mind a bit of a dance when it was appropriate. And I feel that he carried a lot of, like, a real tomboy, when he was growing up. He's a real boy. I feel, I don't know whether it's your dad or someone else, but I feel like issues in the chest, like the heart area, that's where I feel most restricted, and even possibly even high blood pressure, but I don't quite know if that's related to him. I feel that February is a month of reference for someone that's here or crossed over as well. And with your father, you have to know, first of all, thank you. He says thank you for honouring him the way that you do. You try very, very hard. I wonder if there is a picture with you sitting by his leg and his hand on your head or shoulder or something like that. It's a very unique picture that perhaps you have. And he thanks you for everything that you do, because it's like you want to remember him. It's like you remind others to remember him. It's like you are very much like him. You're like two little peas in a pod. But I also feel that there's a sorry for the fact that he had to go, and that he had to go in the manner that he had to go. He's showing me a cat. I don't know whether that's something funny, whether you own a cat or whether you're allergic to cats. I'm not sure, but I feel like there's something in that. And also, you are someone that now continues or is starting to speak up, and he's encouraging you to continue to speak up with things that don't sit with your soul. He tells me that everything will be all right, and if you're waiting on an answer, I get a tick green. It's like it's all okay, A-okay. He's with you a lot, a lot. Don't doubt that. And there is an enormous amount of love your way. So I'll leave it
Oh,
there.
that was beautiful, Nikki. That went to my heart because my dad's passed away last year, so that resonates with me. It was a beautiful reading. Now, I've also got beautiful words from Tiffany Betstone for you. She says, thank you for the lovely read, Nikki. I've had tough times in the past with my family issues and with my grandpa passing away a few months ago. So thank you for that. She really appreciates that as well.
Thank you.
Okay. Now, my lovely Joyce. This is from Penny Lane. She's liked and shared, and she says, can you feel any new beginnings for me next year? Either work, friends, or love? Thank you if you're drawn to me.
I feel, don't know about what work you're doing now, but there's going to be a change next year, and it'll you may change your job, or you may change in the position you're in, but it's going to be challenging. You'll be a bit nervous about it, but don't you'll do it very well. I don't think you'll be stressed at first, but don't stress too much, because you'll do it very well. Some of your friends that you've got now, I know you don't like leaving people behind, but there's a few that you should. They're not they're not good for you, but that's up to you. Sometimes it takes us a while to wake up to people that aren't good for us. I feel there's a few around you that are jealous. Um, Relationship. Um, I feel, look, I don't know about a relationship. It's there if you want it. You could start off very slow in a relationship, but you say a relationship, but I'm not sort of sure that you want one. You're sort of half and half. You half want it and you half don't. Like you like your freedom, you enjoy your own company, but then you want someone in your life. So you it's up to you. Relationship is coming in, but you can stand in your power of how much you want in that relationship. So it's up to you. The ball's in your court. You always have to set boundaries, and it could be serious. I'm not saying it won't be. It could grow into seriousness, but it's a beginning that's hard because I feel half of you wants one and half doesn't. So it's up to you. But it it'd be very casual at first, is what I'm trying to say, and then it could go serious.
Well, thank you so much for
So
that, Joyce. Now I've got some great feedback from you from Francis McCluskey. Now says that I think that might have been my mum. I'm not sure, but those messages really resonate with my life right now. Like, wow. Thank you so much for that, Joyce. Great feedback for that reading, my love.
thank you.
Okay. And is there anything that you're up to in Melbourne, Joyce? I know you're from Melbourne. Have you got anything on the
Pardon?
go? Are you up to anything at the moment in Melbourne with readings or anything like
Yeah,
that?
I've just advertised my classes again,
Oh,
and
lovely.
yeah, and I'm thinking I'm got to get in touch with people. I'm going to try and do a retreat in um, September, October, empowering you. I love to see people stand in their own power, take it back. I hate it when they're people pleasers and they can't move forward. But
Yeah,
anyway,
that.
I've got that. That could be in September, October.
Oh, great. So keep us
And
informed about that. Yeah.
beg your pardon?
Keep us informed about that so we know.
Yeah, I will. I haven't got in touch with the people where I do it, so I've got to get in touch with them, and then I can set a date and everything. So yeah, but I love to see people change. I hate to see them be a people pleaser simply because I was for many years, and that I'm not now, but
Yeah.
I
The
like
older we
to
get, the
see
more
them.
we learn.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
true.
that's so true. Yeah. Now, I've got Niki. What have you been up to, or what have you got in future planned?
Well, I've been up to so much. I can't. I don't even think we have enough time. But we've number one, we moved, so that was horrendous, but it was good. Into a very very nice place, and
Lovely.
just been working with my clients as I always do, and got some things in the works, and yeah, I've got some things that could possibly sprout in the future. I am writing a book
Oh,
about my
great.
life, and so that takes a lot of energy because there's so much to write about all the things that I've gone through and seen and experienced. Everything
Because I
that
know
got
you used to live not far from where I live in Melbourne, and now
yeah,
you moved up to the Queensland.
yeah, they used to live in Hillside, so
Yeah, you me.
yeah, but
Oh, lucky you. The weather.
I know it's beautiful here. But yeah, so lots is going on. Doing the book, just working and just doing the best readings that I can possibly do, and just being a good person, basically, just a kind person out there in the world.
Oh, beautiful. Well, I have a question from you from Jenny Louise. And she's asked, "Hi, ladies, loved and shared. Could I have a reading from Niki, please? I would like to know if you see me in a romantic relationship with a very special man in my life at the moment? If so, when?
Look, I think that your situation, you've got to really just let go a little bit, just kind of become very, very relaxed in your body with this and this whole situation. I feel that there's no doubt you're going to be in a relationship this year. I see that very, very clearly. But I also feel that, we have, you hear people say free will and whatnot. I mean, there is such a thing as free will, and choices that we make, can determine outcomes in our life. And there's not just one outcome that we have. It really, apart from checking in and checking out in this life, everything else is open to choices and different scenarios and circumstances. We're a multi-being, okay? So what I'm saying to you is you've got to really relax around this and just really engage in your energy, your power, look after yourself, and just keep being the beautiful soul that you are. Just keep moving forward. And I feel like things will happen and unfold for you, especially in the next 2 to 3 months, is big on connection. It's big on commitments coming in and just fun and just experiencing your life as a happy woman. I don't feel you've been a happy woman for a long time. And so this comes in to show you, what it feels like to be happy. But part of that now, what you have to do first is you have to let go and you have to just look after yourself and just be kind to you and just be peaceful and let the rest unfold. Okay? I promise you it will happen, but you need to do a little bit of what I've asked.
Oh, that's beautiful. Thank you so much, Niki, for that great reading. Now, I'm going to talk about my Kids Foundation again. There is in the comments, the kids-foundation-fundraiser.raisely.com/Leon-D'Souza. Now, if you click on that link, you can automatically donate onto that site. It could be $1. It could be whatever you like. As little as $1. $1 makes a difference. And all of your donations are tax deductible, and it is going to a fantastic charity. And the charity is not far from where I live. It's based in, I've picked a local charity that's based in Ballarat, and it's was founded by Dr. Susie O'Neill. There's a lot of ambassadors that we have that are supporting this charity. And so I've raised $2,000 already, and I'm trying to get up to 10,000. So I've raised 2,000 in 2 weeks. So I think that's beautiful. That's great. So thank you for everybody for their support. So now to you, lovely Joyce. This is from Bev White, and she's liked and shared. And she says, "Evening, ladies. Will I move house? If so, is there a time frame, please?"
Yeah, I feel you'll move house, and I feel it'll be within the next 6 to 8 months. But you're very fussy about where you live, so it's not going to be easy for you. I feel you'll see a few places, but it's like the one that you move to, you won't sort of be looking at that. You'll be looking at something else, and you'll be told that, oh, well, we've got this one, and that's the one you take, because you won't just take anything. You're fussy, and I don't blame you. We have to live. You have to live there, but it should be within the next 6 to 8 months that you go. If it's not before Christmas, it's just after. It's not very long.
Okay. Well, I've got some more feedback for you, Joyce, from Julie Simone, it says, how I love you. How I love you, Joyce. My gosh, I'll say it again. I love the way Joyce thinks, okay? So you've
Oh,
got a little
thank
fan
you.
there, Miss Joyce.
Thank you.
Now, I've got another one. This is for you, Niki. Says, from Joe Megan. Thank you so much, Niki. I was looking at a photo yesterday where I was sitting by my dad's shoulder. The cat thing was a joke where I went on a holiday and my dad gave my Persian cat a haircut while I was away, and it wasn't pretty. So thank you again for that great reading.
Thank you.
Okay. Now I'm just going to see what else. Now, Penny Lane also has given some feedback, some great feedback. She said, soon doing placement but not paid work, hoping to move into paid work into that field next year. Friends, I don't have many relationships, you are right. It would be nice, but only if it feels good, as I'm not interested if it's no good. So there's some more feedback. Now let's have a look at some more comments. Now, I've got short-term memory loss. Is it your turn, Niki?
Yeah.
Yeah, Niki.
Yes. Sorry, I had short-term memory loss for a minute. That's what happens when you go to my age soon. It's not, it's not a good
No,
thing.
don't say that.
Oh. Let's have a look here. Some more feedback for you, Niki.
Wow.
Jenny Louise. Thank you so much, Niki. Your reading was so spot on with me. This man makes me feel at home and at peace when I'm with him. He also makes me very happy when I'm around him too. I've known him for a long time. He's been my rock, especially over the past 2 years. So great feedback for you, darling.
Thank you.
Now, okay. Hope I haven't given you this one. This is from Cherie Kelly Caro. Loved and shared. Thanks for hosting tonight, Leon. That's okay. And thanks, guests, for sharing your time. Do you see my husband and myself ever buying a house? As we really don't like the place we own, or anything else you might get is also fine.
All right. So I'm not seeing this year as a house buying time, but I feel around the March, April, May, kind of those 3 months next year as something of an opportunity. Now, so I do feel like you guys will go, and you'll have a very good plan as far as what you want to do with this place. It's like you guys, you remind me or feel like people that could run a little business from home. There's an extension to you guys. There's more to the two of you and what you create and take out there into the world. And so the house that you're in would be very stifling. You wouldn't have a lot of inspiration there. So I certainly understand you wanting to leave, and it's about the right place. You don't want to go from one to the other and feel the same. You want to walk into another place, be able to afford it all, and feel like you've come home and that you're creative and you guys are able to really work together and create some good memories and happiness. But also, it feels as if there's some sort of business attached to it. And so, if that's the case, the one in the March, April, May next year is where I feel you need to look, and it also feels as if it's near a body of water, whether that's a river or a lake or beach, I don't know, but there's a body of water with where it is that you guys end up, but it will be a very, very happy place. So there's not much of this year left, really. It's nearly June, and just
it goes so fast.
It does, and so
it's going so fast.
Just be stable, just enjoy your stability for now, make some plans, have a look around, and just have a good, simple life for the moment, because you'll be very busy next year, and you'll need to have your wits about you. It's moving's horrible, but it'll be worth it.
Since you've just done that, so you know.
I do.
Yeah. Now, Joyce, This is coming all the way from USA. This is from Eva
Oh,
Sala Goldberg. So good. Is it good morning, USA? Good evening. I don't know what time it is, but she's from the USA. She's loved and shared from USA. Good morning. Oh, it is morning there. I do art sculpture. Do you see any future messages for my art?
yeah, very clearly I got it. As I
Oh,
was,
wow.
as Leon was talking, I was getting it. That's where you need to stay. That's going to be very good. I'm not sure whether you teach it now, but you will be. That will go ahead in leaps and bounds over the next 12 months because it's your passion and it's not even going to feel like work. You're going to be very busy, but because you enjoy it so much. But learn when we first start and we get like so busy, learn to keep the balance. Keep your social life as well as the work because that's where you need the balance. Because if you don't, it's not good. That you'll end up with burnout. And if you keep the balance of the social life and that, then you don't get the burnout. But yeah, I see it going ahead very well. I got it straight away.
Oh, thank you. That was beautiful. Thank you for that. Now, I just looked at the comments because I've stepped in for Harry today. I was going to go out to dinner with my fiance Jason and a few friends, and they've just put a comment in. Jason and I had an awesome dinner, so thank you for that. I've had my slice of toast, and they're having a nice dinner. But this is worth it. I love being part of PTV, the Psychic TV family. So it's worth being on there. So I just thought I'd put that in because I saw Nicole put that message in. Now, Niki, this is for you. From Rose, Miss, I can't say it. Misevic, is that right? Misevic? Liked and shared. I'm going on a trip and starting the early stages of business there. Can you see if it will go well?
It will. And, it's one of those things again where you think, oh, I should have, why didn't I do this earlier? It's perfect timing. It has a lot of creativity around it. It feels very sunny. Let's put it that way. There's a lot of heat or nice summer or something with this. Wherever you are, it feels very good, and I feel that it's also going to be very cathartic for you, very healing. There's a need, for you to heal in your creativity as well, and it will offer an opportunity also to help the community and help, different things that you feel connected to. But I feel that this is going to be highly successful, and it has a real therapeutic feel around it, whether that's you running the business in an honest, honourable way and dealing with people honestly so people trust you because that's therapeutic, or whether the actual product is therapeutic. It doesn't matter. This feels, it's like everything has aligned with the universe to make this happen. And I feel that we might be hearing about you one day, my dear. Good luck.
Oh, how great was that? That's wonderful. Thank you for that, Nikki. Now,
Thanks.
Joyce, this is from Jen Avanitas, and she says she's loved and shared. Hi, beautiful ladies. Joyce, do you see me being in a relationship with Peter? Thank you.
I don't know which one of you are hesitant, whether he's hesitant to go right ahead with it or it's you. It'll happen, but it won't. It's like at the moment you sort of take one step forward and one step back. I feel it's comfortable. Just go with the flow and just let it happen. Don't try and make it happen. Just let it flow along and it'll be all right.
Thank you. Now, Joyce, I've got some feedback from you from USA, from Eva. She says, thank you for the great news. My art gives me much comfort and helps me express my inner self. Thank you. I appreciate. So great feedback for you there.
My pleasure.
Um,
My
and
pleasure.
Andrew Oldman, one of our favorite clients from PTV days, he says, hello, Niki, Joyce, and Grace. So hi, Andrew. And also to Lenny Dorr, he says, it's a long time for a catch up. Yes, I know we do need to catch up, but we're in different states, darling. But I'll let you know who's online at the moment. We have Benjamin on 9166, Grace on 9888, Lenny on 9118, Leslie on 9116, and Janae on 9128. So hop on the lines. They're eager to talk to you because I can't go through all the questions. I'm trying to do as many as I can, and I don't want to wear out these beautiful two ladies that we have, Niki and Joyce. So whatever we can't go through, the beautiful psychists are online and they'll be waiting to take your calls. Now, Niki and Joyce, are you going to be staying on after this?
Yes.
Okay, so Niki is on pin number 9895. So she'll be available to take your calls after we finish our live session. What about you, Joyce? Will you be on, darling?
Yes, I'll be on till 10 o'clock.
Oh, so Joyce will be on. So thank you both. Joyce is on pin number 9163. So there's plenty of amazing and beautiful psychics out there waiting to answer any of your questions. So feel free to call them. Now we have, this is, now who did I just read for last? I told you my Alzheimer's is going. Who read just now? Was that you, Niki, or Joyce?
Joyce.
Joyce, okay, Niki, you're going to have one now.
It was me.
Let me have a look at this. Veronica Potier has said she's liked and shared. Now, this is a general reading. Do you want to do a general reading, darling? She says, could I have a reading from Niki, please?
All right. So you're probably going to be the last one that I'm going to do on here tonight. And so you present to me, first of all, you got a lot of spirit on the other side, but you present to me what I call the three blessings. It's a very rare sort of alignment that I see. It's kind of the triangle, mind, body, soul kind of thing. So what it means for you is that there are three separate things over the next, from now to the end of the year, three different things that have positive outcomes. So I say to you, do everything that you can this year that you want a good outcome with. If there is, something you want to purchase or put money away or with your health or whatever, there's good news coming in your life. And these do often, happen in threes. Sometimes it's not good stuff for people, and other times it's the reverse of that, and it's actually good. It's lucky. And so you have that alignment, and it's a very rare alignment. I also feel that I'm being highlighted a deepening, or there's this whole love area in your life as well, that what it feels like to me is like a spiritual marriage. It's a very deep and meaningful thing that I see for you. And this is, we're going then further. We're going into the next sort of 12 months. And then as I go further into 12 months and beyond that, I see that you're also going on a trip. There's a journey, and you would already be thinking about that. It's not something that you're just going to kind of all of a sudden think about. It's something that is already on your mind or moving. There's movement. There's big movement in your life, and that's going to unfold as well. So you've got a lot of things, and I also feel like there's a pregnancy that you're going to hear of, or something along those lines as well. So you've got a lot of really good stuff coming up. And if your life has felt boring or mundane, it's all about to change, darling. It's all kind of aligning.
Thank you so much, Niki. Now, I've got some feedback from you too. And this is from Cherie Kelly KO. And she says, feedback, thanks for that, Niki. Not sure about the moving near water. However, the more room and a pool, which maybe the water part is definite. My husband is the one that may work from home. He is the handyman. We are in a villa at the moment and just feel like we have no room with all the neighbours on top of us. So great feedback there.
Yeah, thank you.
Now let's have a look. So thank you for your readings, Niki. So that was the last reading that we were doing with you tonight. We're going to finish with the last reading from Joyce. Now let me have a look at what I can see for Joyce. This is from Brenda Walker for you, Joyce. A nice, easy one for you to finish the night with. Liked and shared, will I sell my home?
Yes, you will. But I feel there's like you'll sell it and you'll move on to something better, but there'll be that sentimental attachment. You'll be sad when you move on, but the next place will be a home that you stay in for a very long time. So it's like, yeah, just move ahead and sell it. It's time to move. I feel it's not far away. It won't. You could sell and be. I hope it's not for your sake, but around about Christmas moving, the settlement might be then. It might be a bit of a long settlement, but yeah, that's what I feel. Or else it's just after Christmas. If you can get that settlement, it'd be easier than because I'm getting around about 23rd or 24th of December, and you don't need that right on Christmas. So if you can fix that part, it'll be all right. But the house that you move into, you'll love, but the sadness you'll feel when you leave the house you're in is also there. But it's
Thank
okay.
Thank you so much. So that was great news for you. Now I'm just going to go through the names again of the people that are online. We have Benjamin 9166, Grace 9888, Lenny 9118, Leslie 9116, and Janae on 9128. We will also have our beautiful guests tonight, Niki Stewart on 9895. And we have Joyce will be on till 10 o'clock till 9. Her pin is 9163. So we've got to wish Harry speedy recovery. Hopefully he will be back this time next week. If not, we'll still go ahead. Maybe me, maybe somebody else will be hosting. We're not too sure, but hopefully Harry has recovered because obviously talking too much, he's lost his voice. No, he'll be okay. Now, what else have we got
Can
here?
I just say something?
Of course.
Can I just say something?
Of course you
It's
can,
been
darling.
a pleasure to work with you, Niki, and I've really enjoyed you, Leon. You've done a really good job tonight.
Oh, I was a bit nervous in the beginning, and I'm like, how am I going to do this?
Don't worry about it.
Oh, that was a bit scary at the beginning. I'm thinking, oh my God, I'm old school. I write everything on pen and paper, and I'm like, how do I maneuver about this laptop? So hopefully you all enjoyed it, and hopefully I did okay. So any feedback about how I can improve, mostly appreciated. But it was so wonderful having you both here. Niki, you're dear to my heart. I miss you, my darling.
Thank you.
Big kisses to you up there in beautiful. Is it sunny Queensland still?
Sunny Queensland.
Damn, it's so cold here. Joyce and I are freezing in Melbourne. So again, yeah, we'll just freeze here in Melbourne. Now, please click onto my link if you want to donate, and also put your name on there. And we'll see you. And thank you for a great night. And hopefully, we'll see you soon. Bye, darling. Bye, everyone.
Yes. Bye. Bye.